In our first game, the Thursday night game, the Dallas Cowboys versus the Giants, I personally had the Giants at 5 points, so it was a push for me. Hopefully, you guys won it. Maybe you got Giants at 5.5, or you got Cowboys at 4.5. But the Cowboys game said more about the Cowboys than anything. It was a win, but not a great win to a team that's Giants are a little slept on. They got some good players around them, but I was expecting the Cowboys at least win this by a touchdown. But they finally stopped the run. They finally did good. The Giants, I believe they had 24 carries for 26 yards for a team. That's God. They're only averaging 1.1 yard a carry almost. That's just god awful. Just so good to show that they found they could stop the run. But at what price? They lost Parsons. Not for the year, but he's hurt to a team that's really struggling on defense already. So them losing Parsons is not good. That is a bad hit for them. So, as I said, at what price do they win this game? They finally are. They're 2-2, third. They're all tied for second place in the NFC East. But at what price? They needed Aubrey to hit that 60-yarder. He also hit another 40-yarder, I believe. He's bailing out the Cowboys in some of these games. Aubrey is the best kicker in the NFL, and if they didn't have him, I don't know. I don't know if they'd be 1-3, but they definitely wouldn't be covering some games. But Aubrey is a really great kicker for them. Dak Prescott had a really efficient game. He was only sacked once, but he was 22 for 27 on 221 yards and 2 TDs. So really efficient, really good, no turnovers, especially against a good defense. A steady defense, as in the Giants. But as usual, as I said before, they have no rushing attack whatsoever. A team total of 23 rushes on 80 yards. That is awful for an average of 3.5 yards. One-dimensional team. It's Dak, CeeDee Lamb, and somewhat of Ferguson, and that's it. And as I just say that, look at the stats. CeeDee Lamb, 7 receptions, 98 yards, 1 touchdown, and Jake Ferguson, 7 receptions for 49 yards. So, it's CeeDee Lamb pretty much is his first look. That's it. If it doesn't, I got to go to Ferguson. And if that doesn't work, then he's screwed. So, they got to do something. I would try to get at least a running back to help out, a speed back that has some speed, but because they're just too one-dimensional to go anywhere in this league. And now losing Parsons, that's even more terrible. Let's talk about the Giants a little bit here. Giants failed to score TD and had the ball for over 35 minutes. It's just awful. Their field goal kicker is basically kept them in the game. Jones has a pick. Daniel Jones, 29 for 40, 281 yards and 1 pick. He's only sacked once. Well, that says more about the Cowboys than the Giants. No rushing attack. Neighbors looks like a beast. 12 receptions and 115 yards, and Robinson 11 receptions for 71 yards. I said that's a good combo for the Giants, but no TDs, just kicking the ball, and they held the ball for 35 minutes. So you got to wonder if they had a different QB, would this be a win for the Giants? I don't care, but it says Daniel Jones was, actually not too bad. A QBR of 59.6, so it's not terrible. But you have to wonder if there's a better quarterback or the Giants a better team. So, the thing about the Dallas Cowboys, solid win, but at what price? They lost Parsons. He's going to be out probably a few games. Hopefully he's not hurt that bad. Even though he's a rival, I'm an Eagles fan. You never want to see a good player like Parsons get hurt. But they're on the board. They're keeping up. Everybody's keeping up with the Washington Commanders right now. So they're only down 1 game, right, with the Eagles. But it says more about the Cowboys that they let the Giants just hang around when they didn't even score 1 touchdown. So a win by the Cowboys, but not impressed.